All right. We 3, 2,
Oh,
1.
What's up?
what's going on?
Ain't nothing much.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your host, the People's Champ, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with the sports geniuses, man. These guys know more. They done forgot more about sports than a lot of y'all go know, man. Sports geniuses, tell them what's up tonight, y'all. Tell them what's up.
What's going on? What's going on? Everybody watching it, you know what I mean? Just know, no ball, no glory.
That's what I'm talking about, West 10. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we're going to swing it on over. Introduce yourself to them, West 10. Tell them about you, brother.
Oh, man, I'm just, a fan like everybody who tuning in and we just here to bring you the facts, though, not fiction. It is what it is, from
That's it, man.
all the way from Tennessee to the Lou, man. You know what it do.
That's it, man. I like that, West 10. From Tennessee to the Lou, you know what it do, man. Coach, introduce yourself to him, man.
Hey, man, I'm doing all right. I must have been knocked my head out. Something hit my head. I was working out today, and I put this crap on. I don't understand why. I had to make y'all feel good. And then I had to throw that on you there.
Hey, Cornelius on there, Ray, baby.
And your boy Ray. So I kind of. I think
you got a picture with Ray, Coach.
Hey, Ray and the man.
Hey, man, probably the best conversations I had. I mean, sit up and listen to Ray for 2 days, man.
You honestly do not understand what they would do for me into my life. Like, I promise, man. I'm looking forward to sitting down having a conversation with the great one day as well, man.
Baby Ray.
Man. The stories, that brother.
Hey, man, and you know what? I remember when he came to town too, Coach, man. That place filled up so fast, man. It filled up so fast. Couple of the brothers from my old church went over there and everything, man. And they say, man, Ray just, and he amazing speaker, man. He knows so much more than football, man.
A whole lot more than football.
Oh my God, man.
I mean, he laid it down 2 days, because he was at our Sunday service. And then the next day, like you said, that line was curled down from the door all the way down, probably about a mile and a half long.
Man,
and it was just for men. It was so funny because this lady came up there dressed in there looked like a guy. And we was like, no, this is for men only here. She say, that ain't right. She trying to sneak out with the door before we had to put her butt out of there, But Ray. I mean,
Ray rocked the house, man.
Yeah, Google it up. It's on YouTube. That conversation that he had with them, but off the camera and to himself, man. That brother, he real.
Just for me personally, Coach. When I choose like my favorite athletes, it's people that I can actually go sit down with and actually have a conversation with after, like on a regular day. Not just now. It's a lot of good players. There's a lot of great athletes, but when I choose my favorite, I mean, off the court matters as well. You know what I'm saying? So right. I mean, he's just a big inspiration, man.
Yep. So that was a great weekend with him.
Oh man, I remember, man. Man, I wish I could have showed made. I forgot what I was doing that weekend, but man, I missed out, man. I was like, man, look at Ray, man. And then he came Monday to the locker room and stuff.
Yes, sir.
And, oh my God, man. I wanted to go to the locker room and see Ray, man.
I couldn't have missed that for nothing, man. If somebody else would have missed something, I wouldn't have missed that.
It was so many number 52 jerseys in that building that night, man. It was coming from everywhere.
Hey, Coach, did he do Any dogs in the house? Woo, 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 woo.
Oh yeah.
Man. Hey, did he do the vintage Ray shuffle? Did he do the Ray shuffle?
He did. He did. You know, and like I said,
we need to do that as a celebration, as a team when we score. Everybody do the Ray shuffle at the same time. It look different with a lot of people doing it. With one person doing it, you can't do it like Ray. But with everybody doing it, at least it's more comical. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how he came out with Pastor Nia's announcement. He came out with that one step, and he did that other step, and he
gotta love it, man. Man, you gotta love it, man. Hey, Steph Philly, introduce yourself, man. We got on Ray, man. We sorry, Steph Philly, man. When we talk about the GOAT, man.
Hey, you know, I was gonna ask Coach the same thing, man. I see the Ravens shirt, the LA Kings hat, the Bulls in the background. We just represent, you know.
Hey,
nothing
you
wrong
don't
with
forget.
that.
Hey, you got the Cubs over there.
The Cubs off to the. We ain't gonna speak on the Cubs though, but
we ain't gonna talk about them right now.
Yeah,
but,
go ahead and block them. But
yeah, Supersonic.
Oh yeah, throwback.
Hey,
yes, sir. But yeah, we got Stat Philly in the house. I'm down with the crew. Shout out to the crew that isn't here, Crystal Clear and Sports Ghost. And as always, with no balls, there is no glory. If you on with us, make sure you subscribe and please hit that like button.
That's it, man. That's it, man. Hey, man. Coach got us hyped, man. Hey, Coach got us want to put on some pads and a helmet, man.
I even put this thing on. After the night, I might burn it, you know. But
hey, Coach, send it to one of us, Coach. Don't burn it, man.
Before you do that, send it to one of us, man.
Send it to one of us, Coach. We're doing it in the front.
I had to get rid of my Ray Rice jersey. You know, I couldn't wear that no more. You know.
Oh, matter of fact, I'm glad you said something about that, Coach. I just got my Ray Rice jersey out the cleaners, and I'm going to Tennessee game opener, and that's what I'm wearing. Just to let them know, I'm just here to watch the game. I feel like slapping somebody today. Don't come up to me with that buzz.
You say he feel like slapping somebody today.
He gonna have to go through the women trying to get in there with that jersey.
Man, they gonna snuff you, man. Hey, they gonna snuff you with
I'm wearing that jersey. Hey, I love Ray Rice. Hey, look, off the field. That was bad. I swear that was bad.
That was a bad life choice he made, man.
Bad. That was bad. But I
get your bail money ready if you wear that jersey.
I love Ray Rice.
Hey, what you say? We got the bail.
You say get your bail money ready if you wear that jersey.
Get your 500 set aside. It's on the weekend too. Oh yeah, if you want to get home, get that 5 ready. It's 500.
Hey, Philly, what you say? The 500 to get them up out of there.
Hey, if you don't want to be there till the judge come, get that money ready, buddy.
Hey, and the judge, hey, West 10, the judge ain't gonna show up on Monday. Monday is golf day, man. He ain't gonna get there to Tuesday. You gonna have to sit all Monday. You ain't getting out to Tuesday, man.
I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. For Tennessee, I done wore the Ray Rice jersey a couple times, but I done got way more heat when I wear Ray Lewis jersey. I went to a game. This woman, she was like, "I hate him," and I'm looking behind me like I don't know her. You feel me? I don't forgot. I'm not realizing she's talking about.
She was talking about she hate you.
She was a little tipsy. It was a game, but she really was at me, and that was so funny to my wife. And that was her first game. And this woman like came at me like for real, like mad at me, like hey. That's how bad Ray Lewis treated them.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, West 10, man. When they see you in the Ray Rice jersey, they probably think you coming off of them drugs and stuff, man. They say, hey, that brother was on them narcotics and stuff. He coming off them drugs. Hey, that's probably all he had to wear today, man. They probably gave him a free ticket and stuff. That's how people think, though, man. I'm just telling you how it is.
Anybody who really know me, they know I'm from Tennessee, but they call me Baltimore because I've been repping for so long. Man. I'm telling you.
Be more at its finest, baby. Be more at its finest, man. Hey, we're gonna go right into it, man. Stanley Cup Finals, man. Hey, I told y'all. I hate to tell y'all. Hey, we gonna talk about.
You couldn't wait to tell us.
Before we talk about last night, we gonna talk about Monday night. I told y'all. I told y'all Montreal was gonna win 3-1. I was off by 1 goal, but I said they got too much pride to lose it up in Canada. And
I'm gonna go further, a little bit deeper than that. Tampa wanted to win it in front of their fans.
Hey, Coach, man.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Coach stole my joy, man. Hey, Coach, I'm just saying, man.
You picked it. You called it. You called it. You know. But,
hey, man. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you guys, last night's hockey game was good too, man.
Yes, sir.
That was man. That was a 1-0 game, man. That was a good game, man. And and what's my boy name? Andre Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky. Yeah, he was an MVP, man, of the finals, man. Man.
Game two.
Man, did they
threw 49 shots at him.
He had 22 saves last night, man.
Who the glove?
But you know, you realize he all 4 series, he missed a shutout in all 4 of them.
He did, man.
And he played in all 23 games.
Yes. Hey, man, I wonder if he's up. Is he up for a contract? Is he up for a contract at the end of this year? Or is it next year?
I think it's next year, but
okay. They better lock him up, man.
Well, they already starting to move in. I can't think of the guy's name. Hey, they already $18 million over the salary cap, but some kind of way they did it legally, so it ain't against the rules. They figured out a way to get over $18 million over the salary cap. You know, so
man, I don't know how they pulled that one off, man.
That's why you have general managers.
Yeah. That's why you have those general managers are sitting and doing what they need to do to make sure everything happened the way it's supposed to happen, man.
Yeah, well, the Blues better figure something out. Tarasenko said he want out of St. Louis.
He will go. He's going to get out of St. Louis, man. He is determined not to be in St. Louis no more, man.
He don't have no problem getting picked either. Getting picked up.
Oh, Tarasenko he'll go off the market so fast it'll make your head spin, man.
But they would have to trade him. But
yeah. They would have to trade him, man. They just ain't finna just release him. They go get something for him and everything, man.
Yep. But what about old boy? Got him a 3-peat, and he's only the 4th player in hockey history to win 3 straight cups with 2 different teams.
Oh, man. Hey, that's the St. Louis kid, man.
Yep. And Tarasenko is locked in to 2028. So they got to pull, because I forgot he just signed that big contract. He's upset at the doctors, you know.
Oh my God.
He felt like that I guess he should have been back, or they misdiagnosed what was wrong with him, you know, but it's amazing how some of these athletes now blame the doctors on, and this is going on in all professional sports.
All the sports, man. All the professional sports.
Kawhi Leonard went through that with San Antonio, and
he did.
Now Tarasenko saying the same thing. So, but my thing is, all the money you make, why don't you hire your own doctor? You know,
that's it. You got enough money to hire your own doctor, your own trainer, and everything, your own medical staff.
Yep.
Oh my God, man. But shout out to the Lightning, man. They are back-to-back champions, man. The Magic is still in Tampa, man. Now they just got to make sure they avoid tropical storm. What's the tropical storm name? Elsa.
I don't know. Andre might not be able to stop that one. You know, he stopped everything else. He might not be able to stop that one. But I like the commentator last night, how he ended the game when the game ended. He said, "And ladies and gentlemen, lightning has struck twice." That was pretty good.
That is cool, man. That's how you.
Good.
That was a good catch line. Lightning has struck twice, man.
You know, a lot of people look at a 1-0 game as being boring, but that game was back and forth all night long. So,
hey, man, that was great. Again, shout out to the Tampa Bay Lightning for doing what they had to do, man. We're gonna segue into our next topic, man. CC Sabathia's comments on black athletes face to play baseball.
We don't have that much time, but my goodness, we can speak on this all night.
Exactly.
Oh my God, man.
This right here ain't been no secret for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
This is CC, man. Oh my God. He was just black athletes face to play baseball the white way, not the right way, but the white way. Well, hey man, you know, baseball, if you go back to like the early 80s, man, a lot of those guys used to steal bases and manufacture runs and everything. And now everybody's so juiced up. Everybody, man, damn it, everybody on the juice, man. I think everybody is juicing. Hey, especially these little Latin. Hey, look at Altuve. Altuve 5'5" and pumping 40 bombs a year, man. This little 5'5". Back in the day, you 5'5", you putting the ball on the ground and using your speed to beat out the ball, man. But now it's getting to that point, man, that these owners and these GMs paying for people to hit this home run and stuff, man. And it's steering away from the days of stolen bases, man, because you look at it, Ricky Henderson was the last 100 stolen base person in Major League Baseball. Billy Hamilton came close. I think Billy Hamilton hit like around 78 stolen bases, but Ricky Henderson was the last one to steal 100 bases, man. And CC made some valid points, man. What you think? What you think about what CC said, Coach?
I mean, you know, when you went to the ball games in the 80s, early 90s, you waited. I'll go back to the 70s when I was a Cardinal fan. I couldn't wait for Lou Brock to get on the base because he made things happen. You knew he'd get that pitch he was going to hear the stadium go, Lou, Lou, Lou. And then you had the Tim Raines. You had the Ricky Hendersons, you know, stealing bases. And now I know a lot of people don't like it when people say the game is boring.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the game is boring, but for the simple fact there's no excitement in baseball anymore. I mean, either striking out or we're going to watch somebody hit a long bomb, and we're looking at these bodies and we wondering if these guys are juiced up. I think these guys are still juiced up, you know, but that's what baseball want. They said they wanted to get back to the real game. They're not getting back to the real game. If they was, they'd get the juice out of baseball.
Yes.
You know, when we went to the games and you saw the Hank Aaron's, the Willie McCoveys, the Willie Stargers, the Dave Parkers, I can go on Vita Blues and all these guys, you know, it's like as a black person going to a baseball game, I was excited to go there because of the black athlete along in the game because they brought the game excitement. Part of the problems they got in St. Louis that there ain't no black players here. And they drafted, I think it was the last draft or 2 drafts ago, I think they drafted 3 young black kids in the top 100. I'm waiting to see those guys come up, you know, but that's I just it don't turn me on the way baseball. That was my sport. You know that, Brian.
Yes, sir.
That was my sport. You know, I love baseball because
he couldn't hit with a doggone.
It must be Steve in the house.
Oh my God. Is this the sports ghost with us?
The sports ghost. What's up, y'all?
He come in here and
he come in hot. The sports ghost come in hot.
I mean,
how y'all been, man?
Hey, what you say, Staff Philly?
Come in swinging.
Hey, man. hey, sports ghost. We was just talking about CC Sabathia's comments on the pressure black athletes face to play baseball the white way, not the right way, but the white way. What you think about that?
Sports ghost, what it do?
Yeah, but I mean,
that's my home.
What's up? It's always been a problem. You know, y'all gonna win that we have to play the role. Either that or we're blackballed. What's up? Come on in, man. You got to play the role, man. Else you blackball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you have to be a nice African American, to play baseball. You can't show an attitude or anything like that. But that's in all sports. That's even in college sports.
Yeah. But what about what about the fiery athlete who hit the home run and like, let's go, guys, let's go. So they not being criticized or nothing.
Of course.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but how many times do you see a brother really doing that? And plus, in Major League Baseball, you don't see that many brothers out there no more.
Nope.
No, you don't.
I mean, I go back, and I know Steve knows, because he became the oldest person on this cast right now. But, when a lot of people don't know, we had Richie Allen play 1 year with the Cardinals. 30, 32.
No. I'm gonna introduce you to the people, man.
32, 33 home runs. He hit the next year. He was out.
You say Richie Allen, coach?
Richie Allen.
Yeah.
And he was run out of St. Louis because it wasn't the so-called St. Louis way. What is the St. Louis way for a black ball player? Does it mean you have to do what they say, or as they tell them in college, you come play ball, then you go home. We don't need to see you out in the street nowhere.
You can't have an attitude. That's what it boils down.
You can't have an attitude.
You can't have an attitude. Man, I got my cousin Jack here. We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada, because it was 113 degrees today.
Dry heat, man.
Shout out to Jack. Jack, we appreciate you for tuning in with us, Jack. All right, brother.
Oh, he can't see us, man. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. He can't see us, man. I'm the ghost. I'm the sports ghost. Yeah, it's hot out there. Yeah, it's hot out there, man.
Hey, man.
It's dry heat, man.
Yeah. It is. It's like putting a hair dryer in front of your face.
Or you can go outside and drop an egg on the ground and it'll cook.
He's serious too. He's serious.
Hey, so what about this? So how do you mix up attitude for that competition? He's a fiery ball player and everything. And that fiery ball player compared to the attitude and don't want to talk to the media, man. We just lost, man. Get that camera. I don't want to talk to nobody. We just lost and everything. Compared to that fiery, like, man, you hear the commentator saying he's fire. Hey, he's fiery and he gets the team going. But if someone black did it, what do you think? Do you think they'll be criticized for that?
Yeah, to a certain extent. Yeah,
oh, without a doubt.
Because when we get loud, they just think we angry. We're upset. Like they tell us to calm down when it ain't even went there yet. Like I be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even that serious. So we can't get too excited. And on what you said, part of the celebration. Come on, man. We're gonna be like, get y'all ass up. They're gonna everybody say so. We adults that have fun and telling other adults to get up. I mean, we know you gotta respect this kids watching. So I mean,
but it's what Cece said wasn't only about the attitude. Well, I guess that's part of the attitude. Yeah. The gold chains now. Why we gotta wear gold chains? To express ourselves. Now that's more your Latin American guys that do that. But,
oh my God! Yes.
But they consider that as a man of color still. But I mean,
we're gonna drink the whole thing. Ain't nothing but we're gonna drink the whole thing.
So, like I said, is the I can keep on going with Cardinals. Gary Templeton, because he expressed his way one day. Whitey Herzog wanted to make an example out of him. Now, even though they got Ozzie Smith out the deal, but still, Gary Templeton, one of the best baseball players, played the game. And one day, because the management was treating him wrong, and he expressed his way. And on a Women's Day down there, he made a gesture, and next thing you know, he's gone. And I can go on and on with that. You know, the only city that I know back in the 70s, early 80s that didn't have a problem with brothers, and they was there was in Pittsburgh, the Pirates, the We Are Family team, you know, and they was there to play baseball, and they allowed them to play baseball.
Yep. Just St. Louis is just red when it comes to things like that. That's the St. Louis way.
The St. Louis way.
Hey, I'm gonna let Stat Philly chime in on this one. Stat Philly, chime in for it, brother.
Y'all want to know something, man? Baseball is America's pastime. Okay. And you know, you hear comments like the good old days, things of that nature. I was taught anytime we're talking about that, they're referring to racism, because that's what was going on in the pastime and back in the day. So back to these fiery players or whatnot. We'll use a couple of football situations. T.O. on the sidelines, you know, he's mad at some routes or whatnot, some play calling. You know, he's being belligerent. You know, he's a team obliterator. He is, you know, being defiant, all of this crap. Tom Brady does it. Oh man, he's so passionate. He just wants to win. Oh my, you know. I mean, you see these scenarios all the time. They want to keep us in check. They don't want a fist fight. And I'm not advocating for brawls or anything like that. But look at the way the brawl in Detroit was treated, or any fight in a basketball game is treated. When in hockey, it's celebrated. They get a little penalty, no suspension, none of that. These guys are, you know, taking their gloves off, knocking cats down on the ice. I mean, straight getting it in, taking their equipment off. And I seen a game to where the guy, one coach pulls out a goon squad, the other coach pulls out his goon squad, and the whole team fought. Okay. And it was funny. It was funny. You know, now if that would have been, you know, basketball, and they tipped the ball off and everybody just started going at it like arch rivals, man, they probably would have got locked up, you know. So
the first thing they'll say, all those thugs, those black thugs are ruining our game.
I'm so embarrassed, you know.
Hey, I'm gonna chime in on
look at the tattoos on those guys.
Look at the base. Look. Okay, base. I'm glad Philly mentioned that. Baseball. Look at some of the players that white players that grabbed they got into an altercation in the dugout with the coach and may have pushed the coach and had to be separated from the coach. He's fiery, he's passionate. But when Prince Fielder got into it with his teammate in the dugout, and he grabbed him. When Prince grabbed him and choked him, and I ain't gonna even say choked him up, but when he grabbed him, oh man, you could Prince Fielder wasn't in Detroit too much longer after that, or Milwaukee after that. Hey, Prince was up out of there, man. But let that have been somebody else. He's fiery, he's passionate, he's trying to get his team fired up and everything. And Philly made the perfect analogy. When somebody else do it, it may be a problem, but when Brady get up in their face and yelling and stuff, and he's fiery, he's passionate, man.
Slapping helmets and everything. Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it. It is respected. It is, oh man, it is looked upon. They love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's hockey too. You ain't never been to a hockey game. It's live. It's live. I went. I was like, "Oh my god!" It's just you can't. Dozing off in that junk.
After that incident, Fielder did get traded. Man, who did they trade Prince to? Was it Detroit?
So he was
from Milwaukee to Detroit.
Yeah. Because what he do? He him and the player got into it and stuff, and Prince grabbed him. And you know, Prince a big boy, man. Prince grabbed him and everything, and that's what happened and everything. So I'm like, God, dog, man. But I mean, it just goes to show you that the athletes are treated differently and everything, man.
I mean, everybody remember what Ricky Henderson did when he broke the stolen base record, and then of course he had to be highlighted all over because he picked up a bag and celebrated and walked around with the bag. He wanted the bag for his collection, but they didn't like the way Ricky Henderson walked down and he disrespected the game. How do you disrespect the game taking a walk? He put excitement in it because today walking is boring to sit there because they just go down there and stand. And Ricky Henderson, everybody waited for Ricky, Lou Brock, Tim Raines. Oh, we can ready to see something here. Catcher got to get ready to play some ball now. We can ready to see something. And the stolen base, you know, of course, that had to be some lingo behind that. Where they're running like they stole something. And,
right.
You know.
Right. Remember when Willie McGee caught that ball in the '82 World Series?
Yeah. When he climbed the wall.
What's my boy said? Looked like E.T. Remember?
Looked like E.T.
Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember when what was his name? Howard Cosell says it looks like E.T. out there.
Right.
Oh my God, man.
And we can go along with Jimmy the Greek. Why did he get fired? The comment he made.
Yeah, he made a comment about what the Rams and something else. It was very derogatory. Very derogatory. But you know, when you look at baseball, how come they didn't really say anything or go off when Bautista hit that home run in 2015 against the Texas Rangers, and when he with the bat flip and all of that, they didn't say anything about that. They didn't reprimand him for that.
Hey, they may not have said nothing about it, but believe you me, when Batista they got their lick back on Batista, man, because the following year, oh my God. No, they threw at him, and then the following year he had a fight with when he slid into second base. He had a fight. I forgot who was the shortstop Batista had a fight with, but he hit Batista. Boop, 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 boop.
Right.
Right. Man. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that was against the Chicago White Sox, wasn't it?
Ooh, I want to say the Chicago or Cleveland. I want to say Cleveland because that's who Toronto I think knocked out the playoffs was Cleveland that year.
Okay. Oh yeah, and I remember when Richie Allen said he didn't like playing on AstroTurf. He said if the horses can't eat it, he didn't want to play on it.
Oh,
right.
Wow, man. Hey, man, my man Dino done dropped in on us, man. Dino, what's up, man? We were just talking about the comments CC Sabathia made about black athletes, black baseball players playing baseball the white way, not the right way, but the white way. So we were just talking about that, my brother. Oh, man. Dang, man, that was wow. Hey, man.
Like I said a couple weeks ago, when Whitey Herzog was here, we had Whitey Ball. Today we still got Whitey Ball in another form in St. Louis.
Oh man,
true.
Hey, the Sports Ghost got a great story about him and Whitey Herzog's first encounter. Sports Ghost, tell us about that encounter you had with Whitey Herzog, man.
Is this parental advisory? Did you have a disclaimer?
Hey, no
on this program.
No holds barred. No balls, no glory, no holds barred.
Okay. The Cardinals were playing the Houston Astros at Busch Stadium. Now, I was covering the Cardinals, me and the guy. It was only two of us that were covering the Cardinals. Well, three of us. Kevin Kev. Yeah, black guys covering the Cardinals that whole year. It's Kevin Kev, myself, and a guy named Bugs. And I went down.
Ken Watts. Ken Watts.
And Ken Watts. So we went down into the locker room. And we went into Whitey's office. And Zipper Zeppa was down there. And if you guys remember Zipper Zeppa, he was a sports guy that was on Channel 5. I believe it was Channel 4. He had the Zippo Awards every week.
Was it Channel 5? Was it 5?
It might have been Channel 5 or Channel 4.
Channel 4, the Zippo Awards.
It was Channel 4. Channel 4.
Right.
Channel 4.
So Zip was down there, and we sitting right there, and Ronnie and Whitey was at his desk. He said, who are you? What the hell are you doing down here? You ain't been here all goddamn season. Get the hell out of my office. So Zip and his cameraman, they left. They went upstairs. Whitey chased them out. So questions were asked and everything. So at the time, Vince Coleman was hurt with a wrist injury. Tony Pena was out. And he decided to let another hitter bat. And he was hurt all season. The guy gets up to the plate, he grounds out. Boom. The game is over. So I go downstairs with all of that going on, and I ask Whitey, why did he make that move? He said, who are you? I said, I'm Steve Byes. Who is this cocksucker asking me this question? I said, I'm Steve Byes. They said, you can't. Why are you questioning the integrity of the game? I said, well, I'm sorry, Whitey. He said, who the fuck you think? I said, Whitey, you can't talk to me any kind of way you want to. He said, well, fuck you, leave. I said, well, fuck you too, Whitey. So I left. Me, Bug, and Kevy Kev, we left. And as I walked out, the players could hear us cussing in Whitey's office. So I walk out, and Ozzy's with locker was maybe about 10 to 15 feet from Whitey's office. He looks at me and shakes his head. Like, oh, you done really messed up now. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm walking out. I said, damn, I done lost my press pass. So I stayed away from Busch Stadium for 2 weeks. And I returned. And for some reason, the white boys found out that I was back. And then the word got out to Whitey that I was back. So Whitey calls for me. And I'm looking at Bugs, and I said, oh, man, Whitey wants me down there. He said, what you going to do? I said, come on, man, let's go. I said, I want you to go with me. I said, okay. So we took the elevator down there. We went into the office, and Whitey is sitting at his desk. Now, Whitey is about 6'3" or 6'4", big gut, imposing guy. And he comes up to me and said, you Byes? I said, yes, sir. He said, sit down. So I sat down in front of his office. He said, for one thing, I want to apologize to you for talking to you that way. I said, well, I apologize too, Whitey. I'm sorry. He said, well, I'm really frustrated because the team is really playing like horse shit right now. And I just don't know what to do. People are telling me that it's Ozzy's team and all this and that. And, I'm really sorry. I just got caught up. But you questioned my integrity of the game. So I said, well, I'm sorry, Whitey. Well, I'm sorry, Whitey. He said, well, look, let's shake hands. So I shook his hand, and then we sat down. And he said, you want a beer? I said, sure, Whitey. I have a beer. So behind Whitey's desk, he had his chair, and he had a gigantic Budweiser can, which was a tap full of beer.
Damn.
So he poured me a glass, and he poured Bugs a glass. And Kevy Kev didn't want it. And so we sat down. He was talking about the team. And he said, look, man, I just don't know what to do. I don't have control of the team anymore. And I'm thinking about retiring. I said, well, don't retire, Whitey. Just give it some time. Just give it some time. Don't retire. 2 weeks later, Whitey hangs it up.
Was this eight? What was this, Steve? 88?
Between 87 and 88. Yeah, because at the time, Willie McGee got traded. I talked to Willie, and it took me 3 seasons to talk to Willie because he didn't talk to press people. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I connected with Willie McGee because he loved music, and I was working for a music station, and we happened to talk about music. And at the time, Bobby Brown had "Humping Around." Remember the song "Humping Around"
by Bobby Brown?
And also Ghostbusters was out.
Uh-huh.
And so we got formed a relationship. And he wanted to ask why, he asked me, he said, how much should I ask for to play? Because, Ricky Henson just asked for $3 million a season to play. I said, well, I don't know, man. I mean, what the hell? But you got to, I don't know, ask for 2. A week later, they traded him. They brought Felix Jose from the A's and somebody else.
That was the year they traded him to the A's. Sure.
Yeah, that was the year they traded. Yeah, they traded him to the A's that year. But it was an exciting years, man. I reported the Cardinals from 1980 to 1997, and I formed a lot of relationships and everything through those years. And I just been blessed to have the opportunity to do that. But for Whitey to sit there and apologize to me after all the people I had seen him cuss out down in that locker room, it was just amazing. But, it was only 3 African-Americans that were covering baseball, and I guess he didn't want to have a bad name against Black people. Right. So, that's how it happened. And, later on, Vince Coleman was with the team too back then, and Vince had bought the house that Whitey used to live in. Oh, now, wow. The thing about it was Whitey bought the house from the guy that was a developer for Bi-State Bus. So as a garage, he had a garage big enough for a bus. And Vince Coleman used that as a batting cage. Oh man, wow. I got some stories about baseball, but that was my 15 seconds of fame with Whitey Herzog and
Whitey Herzog.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Hey, Coach, did McGee win the batting title with the A's, or was that with another team? Because I remember
I think he won it with the. Ooh, I thought he won it with the Cardinals, but then then once he got traded, I think he won it with the A's too because of. I
think he won in both. Hey, Steph Philly, look that up for us. I think he won in both leagues, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because of his stats and when he got traded.
I think he got traded right in enough time to win the batting title in both leagues. Look up, I think Willie won the batting title in both leagues.
Yeah, because it was like something that hadn't been done before. When he did it's like a big deal.
Right. Oh man, I had a ball down there back in the day, man. I mean, I used to take my barber down there, and he used to cut the players' heads. And I remember one particular instance. He was, back at the old barn, further down from the baseball lockers were the football lockers.
Yeah.
So I had my barber set up in the football locker room. In between innings, players from both teams were getting their hair cut.
Between
innings? Back then, guys wanted texturizers and all of that. He gave Pedro Guerrero a texturizer, and in between innings, he's getting his hair done. Now, I took my barber down there, and my barber probably had $25 to his name. But after he left, he had maybe $300 cutting hair.
Wow. Hey, man.
Willie McGee got traded for Felix Jose, Stan Royer, and Darryl Green.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There were two minor leaguers and Felix Jose.
Okay. Yeah. Felix Jose was a good ball player.
Yeah.
Did Will? I'm just curious. Willie. Okay. Willie led the National League with a .358 batting average in 1985 and 90. So I think Willie did win the batting title in both leagues, if I'm not mistaken, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But remember now, he didn't play a full season with the Oakland A's because later on
he didn't play.
He came back.
But he didn't play a full season that year he was traded. He came back the following year. He didn't play a full season, but he played just in enough games to become eligible to win that batting title, man.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
So that's exactly what he did.
Willie McGee was a Bay Area boy anyway.
Right.
Yep.
So he was going back home.
Right. Hey,
because
man.
I believe Willie McGee lived in Richmond, California.
Yep. Hey, man, we're going to jump off into our next topic, man. That was a great topic, man, of what CC made his comments, man, and he's standing by, man. Rachael Nichols, man, controversial update, man. Hey, they don't got, did y'all see something on Tuesday night? Rachael Nichols wasn't on the sideline.
Oh, they removed her.
What she said about Maria Taylor.
Yes, Rachael Nichols was removed from the sideline, man. What y'all think about that, man? I kind of saw it coming.
Yeah, it's only fair. I mean, if it would have been,
they've been hating on each other for a long time.
What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, they hating on each other. Why should this girl get all this time and I'm still running around in the dugouts and outside doing reports? See,
and you know what? The climate of the situation, was a lot of the reason too, man. Look at the whole climate of the situation and everything, and you like, oh my God, the climate that we're in right now. So you should be like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me, man. What you think about it, Dino?
And I've said before, we're in a really, really sensitive time. And and the thing about the time that we're in, news travels fast. This kind of thing used to happen all the time, but it just wasn't reported because it took a while for it to travel Now with everything in place, you slip up and say one thing, it's everywhere in a split second. And some people can't hold they can't hold water. This might have been going on for a while, and then it finally came out.
Came to a head.
Yep.
Wow, man. Wow. That was wow. That's all I can say was wow, man. What you think, West 10, man? You did you see it coming, man?
I mean, I seen some coming, but I mean, I kind of feel, it's an uncomfortable situation for both parties, for her, and plus, with what's going on. I mean, I really didn't see it coming, but I understand the move for sure.
Hey, that was definitely a great move on the ESPN part. Stat Philly, what you got to say, man?
Gotta protect the brand.
I mean, and they trying to protect their brand, but I feel like the one part of what she said, I mean, she definitely was hating. There was hate in those comments, that's for sure. But ESPN does have a spotty record as far as with diversity. I feel like that part was true, and just her feeling like she should have got it over her. I did some research, man, and I found out that Rachael Nichols is related to Diane Sawyer through marriage. So, and Diane Sawyer has that pool at ABC. So, when I found that out, I don't want to hear crap about somebody getting an opportunity. How did you get your opportunity? I'm sure that has something to do with it,
Absolutely.
And networking is what it is. It goes on in every industry and whatnot, but Maria Taylor did some research. Again, she's played sports. She's put her work in, covered the college football playoffs. She's a vet. She's not no scrub or anything like that. So hats off to her for getting the opportunity, and hats off to ESPN for getting Rachael Nichols, to the sideline. Nothing against her personally. I think she does a good job on the jump and everything, but you don't need that kind of crap going on and taking away from the great NBA finals that we got going on. So.
Hey, man, especially the climate that we're in right now. Like Dino said, man, hey, we definitely can't make that move. We gotta make sure we are channeling what we're saying and what comes out of our mouth and everything, man. Hey, James Harden, I got to mention this, man. James Harden hits Paris Fashion Week with Kanye and Lil Baby. Man, did you see that outfit, James Harden? Oh my God. Did you see that fool, man? Did you see how him and Lil Baby look like they in a relationship? Oh my God. Come on, man. Wait, hey, West 10, you saw the get up? Did you see it?
Oh man. Oh, hey, that's this day and age, man. That's classic Harden right there. Anyway, I mean, that's crazy, man. You feel me? But them the Lambo boys, though, man, they be kicking it all the time together.
Oh my God, man. What about you, Dino? What you think about that, man? Harden and Lil Baby and Paris at Fashion Week and Kanye. Oh my God,
man. Unfortunately that's the sign of the times, man. And at this point, I'm not even surprised and I'm not even shocked anymore. Because now it's like it ain't even the point of doing it for the shock appeal. Now they actually feel like it's warranted. Especially with all these young rappers. It's like that's the thing to do. Like, it's almost like the industry has set it up this way. Hey, you want to get on? Put on this dress.
Oh yeah.
That's not cool because this basically emasculating them. But they don't see that. They just see the dollars. They see the check. But at what cost?
That's funny too, y'all. Y'all show y'all kids, for the pictures from the 90s.
Right.
And they go first thing they gonna say, why your clothes so big? Cause that's how we dressed it. We was loose, man. I said, hey, this tight steel fitted era is a whole different other era thing that's going on right now. Not to say nothing bad about it, not to count it, but it's just different.
It is. Coach, what you say, man? What you think about it, Coach, man?
I don't have no comment on that. I'm old school. I mean, I'm leaving right there.
The ghost dad has appeared. The sports ghost. You muted, sports ghost.
Ghost, what's going on, ghost?
That's the sports ghost, looking like Uncle Ben with all that damn gray in his beard and stuff. Sports ghost, you gotta unmute yourself, man. You gotta unmute yourself, sports ghost.
Okay, look, that's the style, guys. Okay, remember when baggy jeans was in? Baggy jeans are coming back.
Hey man, but oh my God, man, they are really. I'm gonna tell you what took the cake with me, man. When LeBron James came to the game with that short suit on, man. It was a suit, but then it was shorts and stuff, man. I just shook my head at that, man. That was just crazy, man.
Hey, you know what? I remember when I was growing up. That's what I tell my son. When I was growing up, we wanted to see the stars come to the building and stuff, so we can try to get a style. You know, see how we gonna rock out. What we gonna wear to school this week? Now, man, I don't care. I'd rather see all these guys in their work uniform. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather see you in your jersey. That's it. I don't even want to see how you look when you ain't at work. I swear, because it disappoints me more than half the time.
What you say? You rather see them in their work uniform up?
Man, I just want to see you as an athlete. That's it. Because, man, when I out of the streets, I don't even be recognizing some of these guys, man.
Oh, my God, man. That is crazy though, man. But like y'all say, man, it's just the times that we in right now. And
didn't he get stopped by the police today, but wasn't arrested?
Yes.
Who was that?
Yeah,
James Harden.
James Harden over in
Paris. He got stopped by the police.
What woman wants to date James Harden?
Hey, you got some gold diggers out here that would love to
What woman wants to date James Harden? Look at all that hair on his face, man. Look at all that hair. What woman wants to kiss James Harden?
Hey, sports ghost, you be surprised, man.
Hey, be surprised, man.
They look at that. They look at that bank account, sports ghost.
You hear me? That's how it matters.
Yeah, but you might get a tick and don't know where it came from.
Hey, I think they willing to do it, man.
Shit.
Oh my God, man.
Look, I mean, when you got that much hair on your face, that's a turn off, man.
It is.
You know, he might have long jaws and all that, but when you're making that money, I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is.
Man, that is so crazy with James Harden, man. Hey, what about these NBA playoffs? Game 2 tonight, man. Phoenix up 1-0, man. Game 2 tonight. Who y'all got winning tonight?
Come on,
I got Milwaukee winning tonight.
I'm thinking of, hey, the Phoenix win tonight. Oh man, the Bucks gotta win. Gotta still win at home.
Right.
Still win at home. But I'm rooting for Phoenix personally.
Hey, coach, who you got winning tonight, coach?
Oh man! First of all, we made a mistake the other night. Milwaukee's last championship was in '71, not '74.
And that was
with Lou Alcindor.
That was Lou Alcindor, Oscar Robertson, Bobby Dandridge. That was a big three right there.
Right.
They did it by the draft. You know,
LeBron started the big three.
No, that was a big three.
That was the original big three back in '87.
That was a big three that was done by the draft, not going out seeing how much money and all this that you made. We bring all that over there. They did that in the draft. You know, they drafted Kareem in '69, won the championship in '71 with Bobby Dandridge and Big O. You know, so. Oh
man!
But I think if it's going to be a series, and I said 7, Milwaukee got to win tonight. I just want to see. I want to see how Giannis respond. You know, after him playing the other night. But Giannis only took 11 shots the other night. You know,
you can tell he's still hampered a little bit.
Yeah, but they had Giannis in check.
I can't tell because all this shots was done.
Yeah.
Well, okay. My cousin's talking about he gonna take Phoenix. He gonna take Phoenix.
The thing I didn't get, they got to figure out a way to keep
Chris Paul.
No, the big boy for Milwaukee. He didn't play in the fourth quarter.
Brook Lopez.
Lopez.
But you know what?
The thing is, stop switching on defense. Stop switching.
Yes.
But he was scoring.
Yeah. Okay, but guys, tell me this. I mean, you guys are basketball experts. I know Ricky is. Mm-hmm. Why don't they try to bang it in the paint to get 2 points? Why are they always trying to get 3 points?
Because like you said with the dress, the game has changed. Yep. Everything today, and I go through this with my kids today, why not get the ball in the paint? Why not go mid-range? Everything is a 3.
Everything is a 3.
And that's from now Pee-wee to the NBA. Because they see what's going on. Everybody spreads the court out, and you put 5 shooters on the floor, and all of them doing the same thing, shooting from the 3 line. With horrible percentages. I mean,
but guys, you know what, guys? I'm so happy that basketball has changed for the shooter, because if you look back 10 years ago, it was all dunking, and now the pure game is now being played because of a Stephen Curry, because of a Klay Thompson, because of the WNBA, because the WNBA plays great fundamental basketball, and we should get back to that.
Back that up. I've always said women played the game more fundamentally sound than the men anyway.
Yes, sir.
So they because of the fact they can't dunk.
Right. I totally agree with that statement, man. Dino, what you got to say about it, man? What you think about it, Dino?
Where is Dino?
Dino here. Dino, you there?
What did you do? Take a commercial break? What's up?
Dino had to step away for briefly or whatnot.
Okay. Man. So that's what it is, man. And I'm like, wow. But hey, man, we're gonna swing it on over to our next everybody say Phoenix tonight. I'm going
with Milwaukee tonight. My cousin Jack is going with Phoenix tonight.
Okay, so Coach is going with Milwaukee. Steve is going with Milwaukee. Me, West 10, and Jack, we going with Phoenix. Stat Philly, who you going with tonight, man?
Phoenix tonight, and they still getting them boys out of there in 5 or less.
Oh wow. Stat Philly put the stamp on it.
Who you going with? Who's he going with?
Phoenix tonight, and they still get Milwaukee out of there in 5 games or less for the title.
Oh my God, man!
Yeah.
Red carpet is laid out for CP3. It's laid out.
I really want to see him win, man.
I really want to too.
Yeah, but man, that dude Cam Johnson, man, that dude comes in when Phoenix is down. Has he missed a 3 in these playoffs?
He's gonna go nuts.
I don't even think he missed the 3, man.
Cam Johnson has got to be one of the best shooters out there today.
Who?
Hey, Cam Johnson for Phoenix, man.
Okay, yeah, he's decent.
And he was in the D League a couple years ago.
Chris Middleton has stepped up his game, guys.
Who?
Chris Middleton.
Oh man, Middleton a killer, man.
He has stepped up his game. Now, do you see any comparisons to Devin Booker and Kobe Bryant?
Wow.
He a few years off, man. I think he a few years.
And not on the defensive end either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There will never be another Kobe Bryant. Never.
No, so that ain't. You can't.
We said it would be.
It sounded funny. Trying to compare anybody to Kobe.
Man, we said it wouldn't be another Michael Jordan, and it ain't been another Michael Jordan, but you got a replica that was Kobe. Yeah. Hey man, we go finish this out. I got to ask y'all. We go do this. We gonna do the next segment, man. Next topic, man. We are going to talk about tonight The Mount Rushmore of coaches. That means not just basketball, not baseball, not football. We're talking about all the sports all over. The top 4 coaches all time. The Mount Rushmore of coaches, man. Oh my God, man.
I don't even know.
Oh man. Hey man, that is so hard, man. Hey, Dino, you ain't back yet, are you, D? Okay, Sports Ghost. Who's your top 4 coaches of all time?
In all of sports.
Your top 4 coaches.
Vince Lombardi.
Okay, that's one.
Phil Jackson.
That's 2.
Damn, number three. What can I pick? Bill Belichick.
Okay.
Casey Stengel.
That's your 4, right? That's your Mount Rushmore. All right. Hey, I got to go West 10. What's your top 4, brother? Your top 4 coaches, man.
My top 4 coaches, man. You know, even though a lot of great coaches gonna be left out, but John Harbaugh, Brian Belichick, Phil Jackson,
Harbaugh. You got John Harbaugh.
Hey,
you're a Raven guy.
You heard me.
Go ahead. That you say John Harbaugh, Bill Belichick. Who else?
Pat Riley. That was one of my favorite ones too.
Uh-huh.
And Popovich, man. I got to give Pop some credit, man. You feel?
Okay, Pop.
And my honorable mention is LeBron James. You heard me.
Honorable mention.
He say LeBron James.
Hey, you been doing all that coaching on
my man. How come you didn't say Lou Saban? You got Alabama on.
Nick Saban.
You're right. Four is hard, man. But I'm a Nick Saban by relative speaking. Like I had a relative actually played for Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kendall Moorhead to be exact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach, what about you, man? Coach. Who's your Mount Rushmore? I know it's tough, Coach. I know it's tough, Coach.
Oh man, Pete Carroll, and I'm talking about his USC days.
Okay.
Barry Switzer, Oklahoma, and that's you know, I read his book and what he did for them brothers down in Oklahoma. I gotta go with Barry Switzer.
Okay.
Bill Russell when he was player coach.
Okay.
Bill Russell.
Celtics.
All right.
I guess go Phil Jackson.
I was waiting on that one, Coach. Stop playing, man, Coach. I was waiting on it. I just knew you had it in the back. I knew it. I was waiting. Hey, West 10. I was waiting on them to drop that Phil Jackson, man.
Look, you know why? I promise you, Phil Jackson was on my list. I promise you. But I knew I was gonna put him on there, and we only got 4 picks. So I went on and rep the squad.
Right. You only get 4 picks, you know. So
you only
coaches, man. It's a lot of
good coaches out here.
Hey man, Stat Philly, who your top 4, man?
My top 4.
Hey, he's still thinking too. Boy.
Well, my honorable mention is somebody I'm going to leave off, and that's Phil Jackson. The reason why I'm leaving him off is because to me, he's a good coach or whatnot, but you know, he had the 2 best shooting guards of all time, most dominant big man of all time. So that's why I'm leaving him off of here. So my Mount Rushmore, Bill Belichick. Got to put him up there. These guys have straight institutions, okay? Greg Popovich. And like Coach was saying, people playing the right way. Now, Bill Belichick, he'll do anything to win, but fundamentally sound, he's had his team playing on both ends of the ball. So I like that. Greg Popovich, Nick Saban. Nick Saban, got to give it up to him. Wes is repping Alabama, but got to give it to Nick Saban. Been doing this thing. I don't like Alabama, but I mean, I have to. I gotta respect him, man. I'm not no hater. The last one, my last one, I haven't heard anybody say his name. Come on, man, John Wood. John Wood. Come on now.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
Come on now. I wanted to do Coach K, but I'm like, hold up. John Wood ain't got no love. So that's my Mount Rushmore.
You took that one right out of my mouth.
That's a good pick.
Coach K, too. Nobody.
Hey, man. The Wizard of Westwood.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
Hey, man.
Okay, Brian.
What?
What are your Mount Rushmore coaches and Matthews Dick?
I'm gonna get to that one in a second.
Okay, all right.
You don't say the right one. I'm leaving off this.
All right, my Mount Rushmore coaches, man. Steph Philly said John Wooden, man. Hey, he's definitely up top of the coaching carousel of coaches, man. One coach I didn't hear nobody mention, probably because it wasn't a male sport, but Gino Auriemma, man.
I was just reading.
Gino Auriemma is an amazing coach, man. People overlook Gino, man. Gino is a great coach, man.
Pat Summit.
Hey, that's what we go there.
Pat Summit.
Hey, man.
Slots, man, for everybody.
Hey. Another amazing coach is Bill Belichick, man. Bill Belichick is a great coach, man. And then I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have to have a couple honorable mentions in there, man. But man, oh my God, man, I'm telling you, man, and it's probably I'm partial because I'm a Notre Dame fan. But I say Lou Holtz is one of the greatest coaches of all time, man.
Yeah.
It was either be Lou Holtz. It was between Lou and Bobby Bowden, man. It was between them two, man. But
okay,
yeah,
Bobby Bowden was a good coach.
It was between Lou, but I just something about Lou Holtz, man, and that team, man, that Notre Dame team, man. But I'm gonna tell you my honorable mention. I got an honorable mention, man. My honorable mention. I'm a Niner. I used to be a Niners fan when I was a kid, man. Bill Walsh. And oh man, West Coast. He is the great grandfather of everybody. You talking about Mike Shanahan, George Seifert. You talking about what's my band name up in Green Bay? Mike Holmgren. All them guys came from up underneath the Bill Walsh tree, man. So I gotta say Bill Walsh, man. And my other honorable mention, basketball coach, man. People fail to realize you have to have tough skin to play with him. But a guy by the name of Robert Montgomery Knight, the general.
What about Casey Jones, y'all? How many championships did Casey Jones was part of?
3 of them.
How many?
3 of them. But yeah, I got to
give it. They don't even say Casey Jones these days.
Right, Bob Knight. Bob Knight is one of the top ones too, man.
Well, since everybody got honorable mentions, and a lot of them came up since I listened to you all, but I can't leave John Thompson off of there.
You got to give it up to Big John, man.
John Thompson is actually him and I'll go John Thompson. That's where I get a lot of my coaching style from.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you who else. He don't get as much credit as he deserved, man. Hey, he the godfather of the Grambling, man. Mr. Eddie Robinson, man. Eddie Robinson is a Hall of Fame coach within himself, man. He don't get no credit. Hey, man, that was a great. He the one that put the HBCU football on the map, man.
Because of TV. That's the only reason why.
Yep.
Eddie Robinson, man.
Because amazing. Of TV.
Crystal sent her list in. She had Phil Jackson, Popovich, Pat Riley, and Steve Kerr.
I wouldn't put Steve Kerr up there. I wouldn't put Steve Kerr up there.
Hey, man, y'all gotta talk to her about that. I'm just showing what her list is up here.
We know.
Is that Audrey that said Steve Kerr?
No, I
that's
said
Crystal.
Crystal.
Crystal said that, man.
Steve
I don't know.
You know she goes.
Hey,
the Mount Rushmore.
The Golden State. Golden State.
Hey, but since we didn't give any hockey coaches some love, I got to go put Scotty Bowman on there.
Scotty Bowman.
Dynasty
With
and Al
the
Harper
Red Wings.
With the Islanders. No, with the Montreal Canadiens.
Okay. Scotty Bowman.
Okay. What about Larry Brown?
The one that they coached the Philly Allen Iverson.
What about Larry Brown, y'all? He's been a winner everywhere he's been.
He won it. He won it. Did he win it with Danny Manning in Kansas?
Yep.
Yeah,
and he started
he upset my team, Oklahoma, that year.
University. Huh?
Hey man,
what'd you say, Rick?
He upset my boys in Oklahoma that year.
Oh man, Stacey King, Mookie Blaylock, Skeeter Henry, the Skeeter meter.
Hey, whatever happened to Muggsy Bogues?
Muggsy.
Whatever happened to Muggsy Bogues?
Oh man, he probably selling used cars down in down in West Kentucky somewhere.
For real?
That dude, man.
They had a thing on Muggsy Bogues. I can't remember. He doing something.
Damn, y'all just blocked CP3 to the close.
What about Spud Webb? What about Spud Webb though?
Oh Lord.
Spud Webb.
He probably selling used cars too over on the West Coast, man. Guys,
Brian.
Hank
yes, sir,
Brian,
Coach.
Steve asked the question since the basketball game, so everybody want to go. What's your Mount Rushmore and Matthew Dickey?
Oh man, God, dog, y'all gonna put me up. Dino, you there, man? Hey, Dino, you there? Okay.
Okay.
Here go my Mount Rushmore coaches, man. I gotta give it up to the legendary Rick Wilson, man. Hey, the coach, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Rick done coached my oldest cousin, Frank, who's 50, getting ready to turn 51 this year. Hey, man, he done coached me. He was out there helping coach my nephew, man, Keelan's son, man. He was out there. Hey, so he done been through Rick been coaching my family. Man,
how many generations is that?
Oh my God. Man, you gotta skip 2 or 3 generations after me and stuff. It's probably 5 generations he done coached in my family, man. So gotta say Rick. Hey, another one.
Okay.
I gotta give it up Frank Robinson, man.
Yes, sir. That's what I was gonna say.
Frank Robinson, man. Oh my God, man. Frank Robinson, man. Hey, excellent sports person.
We talking about local St. Louis coaches.
That's who I started under.
Frank Robinson will be the second one, man. Steve, I gotta give you some love, man. Hey, I gotta do it, man. We done won you several championships, man. Steve Bias, man. I gotta give it up to Steve.
I'm proud of that team, man. Hey, Rick, you had what teams did you coach, Rick?
Rick coached the Jaguars, man. The best team to come through, man. This was the first Jaguar team. That was probably the best team that came through Matthew Dickey, man. Now, the best football team that came through Matthew Dickey had to be our team that Rick coached, man. Rick, our team that we coach underneath Rick, man. We just an amazing group, man.
Let me say something.
And I gotta give you my fourth coach. I gotta give you my fourth coach.
What about Ike?
God damn! Oh man!
What about Ike, man?
Man, I guess because I was on the side of the bar with Ike, I had to deal with that fool all the time. But as far as like X's and O's, hey man, Ike is a great coach, man. I got to give it to him. But then you got people out there like Rob White, man.
Yeah,
Rob White is an amazing coach. You got people out there like the guys like a Mr. Willie Ford who was out there.
Yeah. Did you know Willie Ford passed?
Yes. You got guys like John Albert that was out there, man.
I got his obituary sitting on the table in the kitchen.
Oh my God, Rick!
So
that really touched me when Willie Ford passed, man. Because I didn't know. I found out after he was buried that he passed.
Hey, and you got the man himself, Mr. Morton Matthews, who used to coach too, man.
You know
Mr.
what?
Matthews
I always remember Mr. Matthews coaching. And, I've been with Matthew Dickey since 1966. So.
Hey, Rick, didn't Mr. Matthews start the Knights?
He started the Knights. He started the Knights. He started the original Knights.
He started the Knights.
And so he did coach, and we still had his name down. He didn't physically come out when I was on the Knights, but he started the Knights. So he did coach. I mean, he taught me a lot of things. I used to go up there and sit in his office for hours.
And just talk sports.
Just talk, So, but yeah, he did coach. He coached. So.
Oh my God, man!
And there was some story.
Okay. I got a question for y'all.
Go ahead, Sports Ghost.
The all-light all-star team. Who would you pick? The all-light all-star team in basketball.
The all-light? What's that? What's all light?
We talking about like the
lighter than us.
All Stephen Curry's and Klay Thompson kind of all-star teams. Is that what you talking about?
Yeah.
Only you, Steve.
The all-light team. Who would you give that to?
What, baseball?
Klay Thompson.
Basketball.
Jason Tatum. Right, basketball, Jason Tatum.
He talking about the
who else? Who else, Rick?
Wow. Yeah, Klay Thompson. I said two of them.
Thompson,
Curry.
Jason Tatum.
Yep.
I guess you got to put Booker on there.
Put Booker on there.
Yeah.
You know, he's about light skin, right?
Yeah.
Light skin.
Who you got? Who you say? Philly.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. There's another one.
Yep.
No.
That is. He is. He beige. You're right. He ain't like he beige. Tim Duncan beige.
You gotta put the light skin together.
He beige.
All light skin team.
The Beige Brothers. That's what we call them. The Beige Brothers. They ain't light. They definitely ain't dark. Them the Beige Brothers. They know.
What's the guy name? What's the guy name that was with LeBron James' mama? West. Is he
he's homeless now.
Jelante Parker. Delonte West.
Delonte West.
Hey, hold on. Stat Philly said Jason Kidd.
J. Kidd.
True.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, he is the president of the Beige Brothers. Oaktown finest, man. Hey, man.
Yeah. Hey man, that's a sensitive subject, Coach.
What you say? What you say, West End?
Hey, you gotta come on, man. That's my man's mom's B. I didn't say it no more. That's his mom's B. I mean,
hey, West End, he just knocked it down a couple times, man. That's all he did. Just knocked it down, man. Just pushed it back a little bit. Got a couple dollars from him.
That ain't the point. The point is, why would you say something about it though? I mean, I probably would have too, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Hey, $1 million question. You find out he said something about it. Is you and Delonte go catch a fade in the parking lot?
What?
What is you and Delonte go catch that fade out in the parking lot? He done knocked down the old gal. So you and him gotta have a conversation, or you gonna just let it ride?
I'm just saying, if I was in another time, another place, hey, you feel me? I'm just saying, I'm not discrediting his decision, but damn, man, all that old run back tail shit, I just never liked that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Kiss and tell, huh?
I just never liked it. It ain't about kiss and tell. It's just tell any goddamn thing. I mean, some shit you just supposed to know. It ain't for everybody to know that you know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going on the mama side. What the heck is she doing?
Hey man, she was frisky that night, man. And hey, Philly, what you think about Delonte and LeBron old girl, man?
How we get on this though? Coach, see what you done brought up. See what you done started, Coach.
I'm with Coach on this one, man. That was kind of greasy on LeBron mom. I mean, Delonte, he catching that fade in the parking lot. He matter of fact, he catching the fade on site. Bump that. You know what I mean? But mom has to get a scolding as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. Mama needs
but look, real talk. LeBron been on TV since he was in high school. His mama been around all his classmates all the time. You know what I'm saying? She was around teenagers in high school. And she went up to young males. And at least she waited till they was adults. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like she just like, I mean, a lot of women, when they get older, they like a man younger. I mean, it just, I mean, he probably never been over to LeBron's house. They probably just played ball together.
Oh, man. Hey, he was riding in that car. LeBron paid for his mama and stuff.
That's his mama's car, though. It's over with. I mean, what you mean? LeBron ain't doing nothing but driving, no way.
Hey, man, he spent the night in that house. LeBron bought his mama. The bed that he brought his mama.
You buy somebody something, it ain't yours no more. Even though it's not yours no more. It's hers.
I'm glad it wasn't no marriage involved there. LeBron had to call Delonte daddy. I mean, I'm glad it ain't go no further.
Man, you know Delonte homeless now.
That's a whole different scale right there, Coach. That's a whole different scale right there.
Hey, worst case scenario, man. At the time they messed around, Gloria James was able to get pregnant, man. So hey, just say he would have. Oh man, I was just hating.
Look, it shoulda, woulda, coulda, if you. No, it didn't happen. That didn't happen. So we're gonna even talk about that.
Okay. All right.
Where's 10 on what you talking about? This boy, man.
Just run wild if we want to, but now we ain't gonna.
But Steve, I think somebody bailed him out. I don't think he's homeless now. Some NBA player raised some money. I think they saw him out on the street, and I think he's on his own now.
It wasn't LeBron. It wasn't
LeBron. It wasn't his mama. It wasn't LeBron.
Jameer Nelson, one of his former teammates, actually put a post showing some love, and Mark Cuban actually got him in rehab, and he's supposed to be looking a little better right now. So that's good.
That's who it was. It was Jameer Nelson, and Cuban that took care of him. Got him in rehab. So
that's cool.
That's cool, man. Hey, man, this has been another amazing episode of No Balls, No Glory, man. We could be on here all night just chopping it up and having fun, man. But the time has come now, man. Hey, we will definitely let you guys go. Come join us Monday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time as we recap the whole weekend of sports that's getting ready to go down this weekend. And who knows, man, we may be getting ready to say, hey, Phoenix could be getting ready to pull out the broomstick by next Monday. But hey, who knows, man? But hey, tune in Monday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, man. No balls, no glory, man. We are out of here, guys. Take care.